What's up, guys? Welcome to Monchkinz Gaming, where we take your gaming to the next level. This is Monchkinz logging in to bring you your Brave Cross Hero of the Week. This week's Hero of the Week is the jumping assassin, Raider. Raider is a front assault hero with ratings of S for survivability, A for DPS, and B plus for support. His main skill, Soul Piercer, allows Raider to jump into the sky and attack the enemy back row, dealing 229% damage. And if the target is a bard, mage, or archer, their rage is reduced by 20. His basic attacks damages up to 2 units for 70% of his attack damage, and his talents include Absorb Soul. This lets Raider recover 1% of his HP every time a unit dies. If a hero dies, he recovers 25% of his max HP. This also allows Raider to gain 1.5 more rage when attacked. Suppression 4 increases his damage dealt to a enemy unit by 60% as long as the unit has less HP remaining than Raider. Rage 4 and Crit 6 are self-explanatory. His mythic talent, Anatman, increases his crit damage by 35% and increases his damage against ranged unit by 150%. Also, during his awakening, if his target is a ranged hero, they will lose another 15 more rage apart from the normal 20 rage loss, making it a total of 35 rage loss. His unity include Hero, which is locked at the moment, Stalwart with Charger, and Provocation, which is also locked. Now let's go through the pros and cons. As always, we start with the pros. Raider has a very good defense and HP stat like most melee heroes. His DPS is also not too bad. If I had to compare it, it maybe would be around XMK3's DPS, and I mean the normal one, which is fine for a melee DPS until he gets his Fate armor and Fate gear. His awakening is probably the main highlight due to the fact that it targets the back row and reduces the range of ranged hero. Granted, it doesn't do a lot of damage, but the rage reduction is good enough to slow down the opponent's DPS. Pairing him up with other rage reducing heroes can be quite fun to play around with. With the recent addition of the mythic talents, his DPS against ranged heroes will skyrocket. This also destroys the chance for the ranged hero to even being able to use their awakening, as it adds another 15 more rage loss against them. Absorb Soul offers survivability in both PvE and PvP, which is a good considering he will be taking most of the damage if you are using a one front hero lineup. Now, let's go through the cons. Raider actually has a lot going for him. Unfortunately, without his mythic talent, both Punisher and Red Mask outshines him in both the Rage Loss department and DPS, as both Punisher and Red Mask offer rage reduction and damage against all enemy units. With his mythic ability, I believe he will be a bit better in the rage reduction department and of course higher DPS against ranged units. Apart from that, I believe he is almost identical between the two melee heroes. So what do I think about Raider? I believe Raider is outshined by melee heroes such as Punisher and Red Mask. Their supportive abilities are too identical that if you compare the three heroes, you would probably pick Red Mask over Raider, and probably Raider next, then Punisher last. However, you would only ever pick Raider over Punisher due to the fact that it is easier to get shards for Raider than Punisher. This is all true in a way. The only thing that shines for Raider is the fact that he may offer more survivability between the two, But with the introduction of mythic abilities, Raider can offer more DPS against range heroes as well. In a nutshell, I believe this is what Raider is about, destroying the back row heroes before they can start doing a lot of damage. Unfortunately for Raider, if you apply the mythic abilities to both Red Moss and Punisher, this covers their inability to survive, making them outshine Raider once again. Punisher maybe not so much, but Red Moss will definitely outshine Raider. In PvE, Raider would be a decent tank due to his ability to regain HP for every unit that dies. This helps a lot in story mode missions. However, there is no real space for him in the campaign modes, apart probably from Legion instances where you want to reduce the rage as from the boss. In PvP, I would take him over Red Moss only if the opponent is rocking a lot of range heroes. Even then, I would be slightly reluctant to move Red Moss, but he is an option if you feel you can out DPS the other team. Don't get me wrong, Raider is actually a very good hero. I enjoyed using him. It's just that there are currently slightly better heroes than him. Anyway, guys, that's it for this Hero of the Week. Remember to click like, subscribe, and share this video. Let's all thank Nathaniel Kyere for requesting this video, and I hope I pronounced your name right. If you have any heroes you want to request, please don't hesitate to leave a comment below and let me know so I can feature it for my next video. Anyway, guys, this is Monchkinz logging off. I'll see you guys in the next level, and I'll leave you with the rest of the layer video.